Hey guys, Weston Mine Detective here, coming at you with a urban exploring and also hopefully a mine exploring video. So believe it or not, there's actually, I believe, half a dozen structures. So right in front of me, this looks like the old boarding house at this mine. Probably a few of the miners would have lived there. There's like a couple shacks over there, or sheds. There's another, looks like house over that way. And then right behind that big Joshua, looks like there's a big pile, and that's where the mine is. Looks like there's another structure. But we're gonna check out this big house first. And it's just a beautiful day out in the Mojave. It's about 70 degrees and it's only about 10 o'clock, so just beautiful weather out here. Especially for May. And then here's a look at the house. It's really cool because there's still vines growing there. Alright, let's check out the inside. I would have to guess that this house was probably built in the 1940s or so. Wow, this is pretty cool. I might have to get my flashlight out. Let me get that real quick. Alright, so I grabbed my flashlight. As you can tell, it's pretty dark in here. So let's check out this little side room first. Got a couple windows right here. Closet. Oh, it looks like there's even a stairway right here. There's a little bird skeleton right there. Yeah, so here's a stairway. I'll check that out in a second. Let's check out this little side room. Yeah, not much in most of these rooms. There's a table. Oh wow. Here's an article about Muhammad Ali. Ali KOs Lyle in the 11th round. Wow. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is probably from the 80s or 90s. Alright, never mind. It was 1975. I really don't know my boxing history. I know Ali fought until the 80s. And then we're gonna head up here. Kind of creepy being in here by myself. Alright. So yeah. There's a bunch of old newspapers up in here. There's a couple old porcelain insulators right there. And there's a beautiful view looking out. There's a mine right there. There's that other house. It looks like that's like maybe a corral or something. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so I pretty much showed a whole tour of the inside, and then here's a look at those vines growing on the side. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then going off this way, like a tank right here. Oh shit. Here's looking below the house. Might be some cool stuff in there, but I'm not gonna be crawling up in there. But yeah, this is actually riveted, so who knows, might date to the early 1900s. Oh, So there's an old brick. And then there's another tank right here. That's all cut up. And then this looks to be the old bathtub. There's another tank right here. It says Arizona Shell Oil Company. That's pretty cool. And then I might have at one point been an outhouse, but now there's a bathtub. And then I'm gonna go off this direction. Yeah, this is really awesome. Okay, and then here's the oh shit, there's like a cellar. And then here's the back entrance to the house. So I'll go in here real quick. Oh yeah, definitely way cooler since it's surrounded by dirt. They would have probably stored a lot of their canned goods on these shelves. Pretty awesome. So here's an outside shot looking at that root cellar. And then I'm gonna check that corral, or whatever that is, real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure what this would have been. They would have probably had horses or cows out here. And here's those little outbuildings that I was talking about. Not much left of them, but let's see what's inside real quick. Oh shit, they got a... Is that a stove? Oh no, that's not a stove, that's a filing cabinet. Okay. I got some car parts right there. And then they would have probably put their tools up on here. Got a couple work tables. Oh yeah, another work table, some a gasket, these pieces. Yes, I guess they're working on the cars out here. Some more gaskets on the floor. Big old oil barrel. There's looking out from the window. You got a pretty nice view. Yeah, more work tables. Not much there. Got a couple nuts. Yeah, there's really not much left out here. Well, pretty cool to see though. Alright guys, so here's a little work shed that I just checked out, and right here, this is probably the coolest little building out here. This is actually the outhouse. I knew it had to be close. There's a house right there. They didn't want it too close or else it would smell up the place. So it looks like this one's a triple seater. That's just crazy that they still got this. I mean, it probably dates to the 90s or so. 80s or 90s. But yeah, pretty cool find right there. Now let's see if there's anything else to be seen out here. Lots of random wood strewn about. Oh, and then this piece looks like old dynamite box. Or at least a couple pieces. So you could see the big G from Giant. That's a Giant Powder Company piece. And then looks like this one right here. Can't really see it, but it says Atlas Powder Company. And then this middle piece says ICC 14. And yeah, there's a couple of pieces of siding from dynamite boxes. Yeah, that's pretty much the entire tour from around this house, and then I'll check out that one right now. Alright, so now I'm coming up on this second house. It's definitely much smaller, so won't take too long to check it out. This is very weird. So you'd usually have these over vertical mine shafts, but obviously there's no mine right here, so they're either thinking of covering one up or just gave up. I'm not totally sure. There's a big lizard. And then same deal, there's vines running on this metal. Let's go in the open door. Alright, let me get my flashlight out real quick. Okay, so this just looks like a little closet. And then let's see, is this door open? It is. So yeah, just looks like a little living room right here. There's a bathroom. There's a toilet, shower. There's a sink. I'm guessing this was the kitchen. That was the living room. And here's the back door. Alright, that's the end of this one. Alright guys, so here's looking back where I just came from. There's the big house and there's a small one I was just checking out. And right in front of me we got the remains of what I believe is an old corral. And it probably dates to the early 1900s or so, because right here we just got a bunch of really cool artifacts. Got this really old neck to a bottle. You could see that there's a bubble right there and the top is really crude. Got some old pottery. And then got this base to bottle. It says AB. So I believe that was the American Bottling Company. This probably dates to around 1905 or so. Found a few of those before. Super purple piece of glass. That probably dates to the early 1900s too. This one, surprisingly, is out here. That's an old square nail. So this probably dates to probably 1890 even. And last piece, probably the coolest out here. This is actually an old harmonica reed made out of brass. Awesome finds. So now it's time to check out some of the old mining remains. Got this old building right next to this huge pile that spans from there all the way behind the building. And I already see a huge piece of equipment right here. Looks like there's an engine and looks like it might be a ball mill. It's cylindrical in shape. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So the ore would have been fed up there. Oh yeah, it's a huge ball mill. That's one of the bigger ones I've seen. And it says on the side, Wick Mix Dandy. D-A-N-D-I-E. Never heard of that before. But yeah, let's take a look at that engine right here. Got a little hand crank right here. Got the fan in the front. Looks like there's a company name. So it says the Buddha Company. Looks like the serial number is 98586. Huh. I've never seen one like this. There's even a ladder up to it. Well, that's cool. So yeah, obviously that would have powered this huge ball mill. You can see the gear right there. And here's a look up inside. Huh. Yeah, it's pretty dang cool. Never seen a setup like this. And then here's a look inside the building. As you can see, it's pretty trashed. Not much left inside. There would have definitely been some sort of equipment on this concrete footing. And it looks like this portion has collapsed. Ooh, but that's pretty cool right there. Let me go around real quick. Alright, so this is what I was looking at from over there. This is actually a trommel, and what's cool is it still turns really nicely even. So yeah, they would have probably put the ore and rocks in here and turned it to further process. I've never seen one like that. That's awesome. And then looks like we got a stove right here. Even got a fridge. And then got like a huge funnel right there. Huh. Not sure what this would have been, but my guess is, I guess, a furnace. Got a pipe on the side. Huh, that's interesting. If you guys know what that is, please comment. It's got like concrete right here. Got a brick. Maybe it was a smelter furnace. Yeah, that's my guess. And let's go around here real quick. Oh. Got a big ol' pipe right here. It's got rivets in it. Alright, so I got a pretty good view from up here. That's where that ball mill and all that other equipment was. It looks like an ore bin. And then right here we actually got a conveyor system. Of course the ore would have went in these little cups. And then down there we actually got an incline shaft. I can already tell from up here that it is fully collapsed, probably within only 5 feet. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's actually a head frame right there. It's a metal head frame. So I will head over there and see if that one's open. Alright, so I'm coming up on the metal head frame and I already see a bunch of really cool stuff. So this is a pneumatic air tank. So that would have supplied the pneumatic air to the pneumatic drills. And then look at this big mechanism. Wow. So right here on the end, this looks like a gen set. There's another one that I found out in the Mojave that kind of looked the same. It was blue though. And that one was made by Kohler. So yeah, this is says case. So yeah, that's a case generator. And that would have powered this double drum winch. And the cool thing about this is still got the gears, and also the cable still spooled up after, I would guess, maybe 70, almost 80 years. Awesome stuff. Let me go on the other side real quick. And got this little hand cranked deal and a couple pedals. That still moves, and this still moves, I think. Oh yeah, and it moves that piece. Wow, that's interesting. I've never seen anything like that. And right here it says use cylinder oil. But yeah, this generator's still got pretty much everything. Got the radiator in the front, got the fan. Still got all the spark plugs. Wow. I think that's a grounding strap. Just look at all this stuff, huh? And oh, I think I missed. Yeah, so this one was actually powered by this hand crank. Fortunately, it doesn't move anymore, but there's another tank right here, riveted. And let's take a look at all this stuff right next to the head frame. So this orange deal, that looks like a small engine. And obviously that would have powered this winch. Still looks like this has a lever. But yeah, this is definitely way newer. Substantially newer than that. I would guess that this probably dates to the 70s or so. So this engine, it says Wisconsin Motor Corporation, based out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And then right there it says Wisconsin Heavy Duty Air-Cooled Engines. Wow. There's another pedal. I've literally never seen anything like this before with those pedals. Here's a couple more levers. This one still moves, got a spring on it. And then right here we got a belt and pulley system. Obviously another winch or hoist. And then looks like a smaller deal engine. Huh. Some cool stuff here. Probably made by the same company. Can't really see. And then right over here, I believe this is an air blower. So I believe this would have turned like a trommel, but the air that this would generate would be pushed down this pipe. You can see it's well oiled after all these years. Let's take a look up here. So yeah, the ladder goes all the way up there, and there's even a sheave wheel at the way top. And let's see if we could even get in there. There's a door right here. Oh, it's open, hell yeah. Let's hope this is solid. Alright. Holy crap. I think I see water down there. So there's a look at this metal ladder. And it looks like maybe close to 90 feet there's water, but there might be a level going off. So I think I'll go down there real quick and assess the situation. Alright guys, so there's a shot looking up. I'm about maybe 10 to 15 feet down so far. And here's a shot looking down. Looks like it's collapsed and flooded. But I'll just check real quick if there's a level before that. Alright guys, so there's a shot looking up. It's about maybe 50 or 60 feet to this collapse and flooded section. So unfortunately, I didn't make it to a level before it was flooded because this is actually the first level, and I'm not sure if it's the only level. It looks like the ladders keep going down, but I'm not sure. And then I'm actually standing on what looks like a skip car or something. Because I see, let me try to show you guys that. There's a wheel right there. Can't really see it, but this is metal right here. So it's either a skip car or a car. But it seems like it's facing this direction. There's another wheel on this side. Right there. But yeah, this is probably a skip car, I would guess. There's another wheel right there. But yeah, unfortunately, this mine can't be explored. That's a pretty cool view though. It's about maybe 5 or 6 feet deep. But yeah, I head up to the surface, and that's pretty much the end of the video. Alright guys, so I was on my way out and I heard some rustling, and there's a desert tortoise right here. We're gonna give him some water. I bet he'll love that. Alright, here's a real cool close-up. Never seen a desert tortoise this close. Poured him some water right here. Hopefully he drinks it. Alright, well, I guess Mr. Tortoise didn't want any water. He's scooting away. I've never seen a desert tortoise. That is just so cool. Alright, let's leave him alone. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the end of the explore. I'm going to be headed home right now, but I just can't say how awesome it is to be out here in the Mojave surrounded by all these beautiful Joshua trees. But yeah, that was a pretty awesome explore. Not much in terms of underground mine exploring, but I do enough of that anyway. Definitely the highlight was all the surface equipment and buildings. You usually don't see that many intact structures at most of these mines. I'd say the number one highlight though was that desert tortoise, and probably the generator and double drum winch. That was really awesome. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.